Yes, guys. Here again at George River, further up to the top of the river. I'm not sure where the river starts from, and I'm not going to go all the way up there this evening. I'm just showing you a bit of the river. So I will take you guys from here all to the bottom of the river. So this is the top of the river, George River, and the beautiful scenic parish of St. Joseph here in Barbados. The smallest parish, and it's to the eastern side of the island, northeast. And it is also a part of the Scotland district. So right now I'm in the Scotland countryside in the parish of St. Joseph. And St. Joseph is the smallest parish, and it is also the birth parish of my mum, one of my aunts, two uncles, and it is also a part of the Scotland district. The Scotland district comprises of the parishes of St. Andrew and St. Joseph, and it is referred to as the Scotland district because of their resemblance to the Scotland countryside, and they are the parishes that carry the most hills. Barbados is not a parish known to carry many rivers and hills and mountains like how other Caribbean countries like Jamaica, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Guyana, Trinidad, Grenada, Dominica, and other Caribbean countries which I don't know offhand have many rivers and hills and mountains. But this part of the island, the Scotland district, you will come across the rivers, the hills, and the semi-mountains. In the Scotland district, you will come across Barbados' highest point, which is Mount Hillaby. Mount Hillaby is 1,116 feet, and it borders St. Andrew and St. Thomas. And it gives awesome views of the Scotland district as well. So right now, I am looking to the top of the river. I'm going to make my way down to the river, down to the bottom now. The bottom of the river, and right behind this river here is the former Edgewater Hotel, which closed down in the 80s. That was long before I was born. So I'm making my way back to the river, George River. So Barbados does not have much rivers. The only river we have, the main river we have, is George River here in St. Joseph, and the Constitution River in Bridgetown, the big river, and it runs through town, which is our capital, Bridgetown. The main river and the Constitution River, the flowing from the Constitution River has something to do with out here as well. I'm not sure how much, but I heard the story, but I can't remember how far that river runs, but I know it runs from Bridge Road, which is just outside of town, and runs into town. You got as the Constitution River. But they have Barbados had more rivers years ago, but a lot of them dried up. You have the Bosvere River in St. Andrew, which is also in the Scotland district. It starts from by Path or Springvale or back at the St. Thomas by Carrington's village, where my grandmother's house was. My great grandmother and grandmother used to live. And my mother and my aunts and so on used to live at Carrington's village behind where Mahogany live. The river starts somewhere down behind there. I heard stories of how they used to go for crayfish years ago. And they used to have a river in Bragshill, St. Joseph, which is just to the other side of St. Joseph in Sugar Hill side. I heard of people catching thousands out there as well. So I will not make my way over the river now, to the river. So there was a controversy going on for the past couple of weeks where there was this Australian guy who wanted to build a guard wall around the river, around the pathways to the river, so that no one can go into the river nor access the beach. He wants it all for himself, so he wants to make it private so no one can access it but him. But you know the people of Barbados would not stand by and let that happen. And they were going to protest. Even the mighty Gabby, who was a well-known Philipsonian from Barbados, got on the radio and the TV and said that it is nonsense. And that should not be, that Barbadians should have access to all the waterways and causeways and watercourses in Barbados. Gabby wrote a song one time about the beach is mine, that beach is mine. Jack don't want me to bed on my beach. That was when they were trying to make the beaches private, back in the early 80s. And he sang a song about it. So I don't know if they're trying to privatize the beaches in Barbados or not. But I do believe that the beaches should be for everyone to enjoy God's nature and beauty. This is all George River. People actually bathe in this river. This river is mostly populated on the weekends and on public holidays. And this is the bridge, the George River Bridge, which people refer to as 10B. I heard of stories about people that used to catch thousands up here as well. They have a lot of people that live in St. Joseph, born and raised, and have never been to the river. Don't even know what the river look like. My mother My aunts never went to this river yet, and they were born in St. Joseph. At least one of my aunts were born in St. Joseph, and they never went to this river yet. They might have passed near it, but never went down here yet. A lot of people in Barbados never went here yet. And this Barbados, a small island of 166 square miles. I'm about to make my way through the river again. Paul George River. This is the bridge that was recently refurbished. The bridge that the train used to travel on between 1873 and 1937. The train that used to run from Bridgetown to Belle Plaine in St. Andrew used to travel on this bridge en route to its destination. The train stopped in 1973, the same year that they had the riots in Barbados, the 1937 riots. And the train stopped running that same year. So that stopped running before the World War II began. You can see the wall that they were building to stop people from going down into the river. This bridge only got refurbished about 2 or 3 years ago. 3 years ago, the latest. 2020, between 2019 and 2020 is when they ceased building this. 2019 or 2020 when they stopped, when they refurbished the bridge, which some people refer to as George River Bridge, or some may refer to it as Tenby Bridge. So George River is just north of Bathsheba. It is a part of the Bathsheba community, but it is north of Bathsheba. So this is all the bridge, the rear bridge. So the bridge says, the sign on the bridge says no pets, no vehicles, no motorcycle, no bicycles. Nothing on that side should be passing over the bridge. So this is the river here, all the river. Yes guys, I will stop for a few minutes and let you guys take in the beautiful river, George River here in Barbados. Down there. Yeah. That's good. All the George River Bridge. Let's take a look back at the river. From the bridge over the river, Tenby Bridge. The cut, but I went on the other side. I went on that side there. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the beautiful Scotland district, the beautiful rivers, which they are now trying to stop us from enjoying. Or at least the guy from Australia was trying to stop us from enjoying our beautiful rivers and water courses. You can see a plane or hear a plane. I can't see it from here. Yes guys, all the river. Yes guys, some more of the river here. Some more of the river here. You come around, you know? Yeah. Yes guys, some more of the beautiful George River. Well, when I went around there, I went around back that side there, come down. I went around behind the bridge there, come down. The original, you can meet back there. You can meet back there. Okay, so I'm about to take a leap down from this big rock. I don't want to jump and then break the phone, the camera. Yes guys, some more of the river. That's nice. Back at the river and the bridge. All George River. Now heading towards the mouth of the river and back to the heading over to the Teacup and Saucer. That is what the area name is. Teacup and Saucer. Teacup and Saucer is the area by the river. That's good. This is the mouth of the river now, which with a new name I learned for it is Teacup and Saucer. It looks like a dead fish out here too. That looks like a dead fish. Let me see what that is. Let me see what that is. If it's a dead fish, it looks like a dead dolphin or something. A dead dolphin or something. Yes, it is a dead fish. That upon the sea. It get washed up upon the sea. And it smelling stink. You can smell it. It's smelling it of that fish. And this is the mouth of the river at Catawash, where the river empties into, which I now refer to as Teacup and Saucer. This fish smells stink. I don't want to go near that fish. I smell that fish all here. Look. Of that fish. And all the flies eating it and it decaying. Look. I don't know how that get there, but that's there's no reach. The other side of Catawash of George River, which some may say is Teacup and Saucer or something like that. You name it here. It called is Teacup and Saucer. That's good. This is where the river empties into. And you can see some of the sargassum on the beach as well. Looking in the northerly direction towards Barbados Park Beach. So this is the Catawash. It will be north of George River now. That's guys, all the dolphins on the beach. And this is the Teacup and Saucer. Like you all the rocks in the sea. So this is the beloved east coast of Barbados and the beloved Scotland district of Barbados as well. Scotland district, looking in a southerly direction towards Soup Bowl and Bathsheba, and a northerly direction towards Cattlewash and Barclays Park Beach and into St Andrew, neighbouring parish with all the hills of St Andrew, Chalky Mount and so on. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening.